Welcome back to UMG Nashville, Elgato 25K. Mr. X joined by TP here in the booth for the grand finals between Denial and FaZe. Right there, first map we saw Denial hold on, very closely to win that.
Pretty tense there at the end, man. Like came within like 5 points of each other. Denial almost let FaZe get that 3 cap for almost like a minute straight, but luckily Denial was able to get to those corner flags and neutralize the score enough.
Well, I think FaZe, they blocked the spawn in the back by White, forced everybody to spawn C. I think that was one of the things we heard on the listen, and they were trying not to block that spawn.
That's actually something we had a lot of a problem with. We would send 3 people up, and you cannot peek that back white area.
Right.
When you're on the A flag, you saw them looking at it from back bar, from on that flag.
You can't.
As long as your line of sight is looking at that thing, it's going to block.
Right.
That's why they spawned out C.
Yeah, that's the second time I've seen FaZe do that today. The first time was on Sovereign Domination. They blocked the spawn over at a home flag in a crucial amount of time. So all the players are loaded up. Freight Search and Destroy is going to be map number 2. Offensive side, I've been seeing a lot of success from all of these teams here this weekend.
Which is kind of weird. Defense is what you want on Freight S&D. It
Really?
seems like a lot of teams are just hitting it so hard on offense, catching the defense off guard.
That's really what I've been seeing as well. There's a lot of different things that teams are doing this weekend on offense. We actually saw, I believe it was actually Envy who they smoked out side red, and right there we see actually 2 players go down for FaZe right off the start. You're going to see Apathy, he's going to be mid-map with Bomb. He's not going to be there any longer, and it is not a good situation for New Daddy Karma as he is over in crates.
I like that little spot right there, New Daddy Karma. Let's see if he can get any more kills. Every kill he gets here is actually pretty important. Can only get 1, but it still helps. If it gets down to a 5-5, the most kills you want really does matter. You want to try and get that defensive side on this map.
I think we've seen more round 11 search and destroys this weekend than any other event weekend I can remember. I think might
probably
be, towards the end of the Call of Duty season, everybody knows, all the basic strategies. So, not really seeing a lot of new innovation. One of the things I will note, I watched earlier, FaZe likes to play this defense extremely aggressive. So, I think we should stay on with them right here. I think we are going to see Apathy go into red. We're going to see Karma have a sniper rifle looking mid-map. 2 players in front of him at white. And it looks like Apathy is going to have 1 player around the corner from him. Parasite's actually able to take him out. Looks like Apathy is going to stun himself. We're going to have Study in a sniper battle with Karma. He has a player right here around the corner.
Yeah, you can see Study's looking for this guy at the gate alley with the snipes. You saw on the Freight Domination, Karma really heated up. He ended up with, 35 kills? That was pretty crazy. He started off a little bit slow. Karma's definitely the player that rides off of that momentum. If they can shut him down early on this Freight S&D, then Denial can easily take this series 3-0, in my opinion.
It's kind of shocking. Coming into this event, you had no idea how FaZe was going to do. Sometimes you'd watch them online in the league, and they looked amazing, and other times, they looked pretty bad. Right here, yeah, Parasite, he's going to be able to pick up replays right here.
Sneaky.
He has another player directly around the corner. He's not going to change positions. I mean, they're going to know he's going to be there. He's going to be challenged, and that is actually Saints next to him. He is actually sniped by Study cross map. So, we have a 3-on-2 situation, 3-on-1 situation. Now Saints the last one alive.
Yeah, good job by FaZe, playing very patient right there. You saw Denial just sort of hanging out at that white train. I was surprised Parasite was able to live for that long. You saw that other guy was kind of scared to challenge him. He knew where he was. He's on top of that barrel train. But good job by Parasite picking up that kill and ended up taking the round.
Got to watch those kill cams.
Definitely.
I mean, they would have checked that kill cam. They would have saw Parasite was not moving from that side green train. Almost able to take out 2 other players. I believe he would have taken out Saints, probably would have taken out Study as well. Now, let's stay on with the defensive side. Now, we've been giving a lot of love to offense pretty much all weekend long. See how they're playing it from the defensive side so we can give you guys that perspective.
You see Karma 3-1, got 3 kills, 2 kills on that side, actually. You need to be careful with him getting hot with the sniper. He's going to get those first bloods quite often.
Yeah, and we're going to have Zuma getting pushed right here at side red.
Shut that
and that
down.
Is going to be 3 quick kills for Denial, shutting down every push pretty much from FaZe. And we have Karma alive again, this time in a 1-on-4 situation.
Yeah, it seems to be that Denial just has FaZe's number when it comes to those rushing strats. They just instantly shut him down. It's the same thing as the other round, just instantly went 3 dead. Karma was left last.
Denial always stays true to their playstyle, regardless of game mode. They are so hyper aggressive. They never let anyone try and force their playstyle on themselves. You see a lot of teams who's an issue with strictly business, right? They play extremely fast, but if you were able to slow the game down, they kind of played into that for you. This team is the same exact way, but they never give in.
Most definitely. Some of the most aggressive and individually talented rushing players in the game, in my opinion. That's why they're so successful on pretty much every game type. Zuma's known for his S&D, and all of them pretty much overall are such fast players. Replays going off right here, just holding his spot. He's not playing too fast on this S&D, but 5-1, he's playing great.
Yeah, and you're going to see Sensor. He's going to be outside red. He's going to get challenged by Replays, and now it's going to be all up to Karma once again. This time, a 1-on-2 situation. Always seems like Karma is the last one alive regardless of game mode.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be looking too good for him. 1v2, and this is a huge round from Denial. If they can take this offense, it's really big. If they can lead that into another defensive round win, they'll go up 4-1. It'll look really bad for FaZe.
Yeah, you know, Karma, he's going to see one right in front of him right here at gate. So we're going to have a 1-on-1 situation. It's going to be Zuma against Karma. Bomb is down. Zuma pretty much in the standard spot to watch this.
Bottom green, watching the cross the bomb. Let's see if Karma can find him. Trying to catch a timing kill on this guy. And unlucky there.
The timing.
Karma made the right read. He knew Zuma was going to be hanging out in this Owens area, but Zuma was just lucky enough to get around that corner at the front and come back around at the perfect time.
Yeah, you know, also to point it out on the scoreboard, apathy for FaZe, 0-3 right now. We saw Classic earlier today.
Yeah.
0-11 in a win. I was completely shocked.
Unbelievable.
I will never see anything like that ever again, I imagine. But you know, right now, this is going to be a round that FaZe is absolutely going to need.
I feel like FaZe needs to start slowing it down and start focusing on these first bloods. These last couple of rounds on offense, they've just been getting mowed down, 3 down pretty much instantly on the map. And just as I say that, Zuma gets picked off. Let's see if FaZe can convert this offensive round to keep themselves in the game.
Right, you know, you have one player right here outside of back red. He's going to be challenged by Parasite, and he is actually cleaned up by Sensor. So it looks like FaZe is going to take this, you know, positioning, and they're going to go try to wrap all the way around to this B bomb site.
Yeah, Fate. I feel like Parasite got a little bit too aggressive right there. Both teammates on FaZe go down. Sensor is the last one alive, 1v2 versus Saints and Study, and just in the blink of an eye, that their advantage in this round just went away. Felt like they were just sprinting around a little bit too much. Denial noticed that and just got some easy picks.
Yeah, you know, but you see the positioning. I don't think the Denial players have any idea where Sensor is. I mean, you know, you have, they're both facing the opposite direction, both pretty far from each other. You can see, you know, Study lit up on your mini-map. Now you're going to have Saints lit up on your mini-map. You see Sensor able to get the bomb down at B, able to get away. He is going to challenge one player right there. That is actually going to be Saints. And it looks like, you know, Study is going to get on bomb. And this is a perfect team play from Denial. I don't think you will see any better teamwork displayed just right there.
Absolutely
that is
brilliant.
You could not have played that any better.
Oh, man. Renato, Saints, just spotted him at that underpass area, saw him cross right, and he just said, yo, Stud, get on the bomb. And easy to fuse.
And that's a play, you know, Sensor needs to challenge that. I don't think there's any reason, you know, he has to know 2 players alive. He has to know 1 player most likely getting on bomb if he doesn't get across. And, you know, that's a play that he has to challenge. So, you know, a little bit of a mental error right there.
Most definitely. As soon as he saw that guy at the underpass, you would think he would just go back to that lumber, one of the best spots in the map to hold the B bomb.
Regardless of, you know, whether he was going to die or kill that player, he needed to challenge him right there. I think that's kind of an obvious play.
Yeah, it felt like he was a little bit scared to die in that situation, but when you're trapped in a 1v2 and they know exactly where you are, you need to try and make something out of nothing.
I couldn't agree more. And right here, see interesting setup from FaZe on defense. Fully giving up red control, something you don't see too often on this map, at least in my opinion. I think controlling red on the defensive side is the most important spot, because if you don't control red, I mean, you pretty much give the other team free reign to your entire side of the map.
Yeah, they've noticed what Denial's been doing. They haven't seemed to be hitting red too hard. They've been trying to push out this middle and Owens area. Zuma gets behind them. Let's see if he can make something out of this sick flank going on. 4v3 situation here for Denial, and this just isn't looking good for FaZe. Zuma's in such a good spot. They're able to just run around the map wherever they want. 4-1 up in the series already. It's looking like it's going to be a 2-0.
The Apathy is going to take out Study right there. Even the score up, 3 players apiece. It looks like Replays. He's going to be trying to get the bomb down. Huge kill right there from Zuma on Karma. Just an unbelievable play. It looks like he is just shooting galore, and we have to end the game actually there. There's a bomb glitch that happened right there. So I think when the glitch happened, it was 3 players apiece, you know, before that kill went down. So, you know, we will get with both teams right here. It's actually 4-1 in favor of Denial currently. You know, winning this series, up. They're up 1-0 maps already. 4-1 rounds in this search and destroy, not looking good for FaZe. So we are going to go to a quick commercial break while we sort this all out, and we'll be right back in, you know, a few short minutes. Welcome back to UMG Nashville. Got a 25K, Mr. X and TP here. I had a bomb glitch that round. We're just going to replay it at 4-on-4. Both teams pretty cool with it. So
they're
it's
nice guys.
Generally nice guys. No, some of the time. Denial will be up 4-1 rounds. Up also in kills 19-11 in case anyone is keeping track at home. Game is up. We're just waiting for both of them to join. That round probably would have went Denial's way.
Yeah,
I was going to say, you know, once Zuma got that kill on Karma, pretty much would have decided that round. They had the bomb down as well. But, you know, Denial full of nice guys, you know, replays.
Yeah, they want to win. They want to be fair. It's the best way to do it, in my opinion. Just replay the round with all 4 people up again. Right. And, I mean, Denial's just looking so dang good on this search and destroy right now. Up 4-1. You see Zuma just making plays, getting behind them pretty much every round, getting that intro kill to get that bomb plant down. Although it has to be replayed, just you see plays like that all the time where each one of them get that super important intro kill.
They're just an extremely confident team. I mean, you have been around some confident people. I mean, Eggs and Crimsix, 2 of the most confident people. And, you know, they definitely should be. I mean, 2 of the best players in Call of Duty. But these players for Denial, I mean, you see those challenges right there, right off the start. You know,
Zuma just walks up underpass, gets a kill, and dips back out. Yeah, that's the sort of confidence you need in an environment like this. Top players in the world, huge money on the line at these tournaments, and you just have to play like you're the best.
And, you know, what's another thing you can also talk about is they're trusting each other as teammates.
Definitely.
You know, when Zuma says he's going to go and he's just going to push straight up under underpass, you know, his teammates probably don't question it at all. And you're just going to see 2 players from FaZe outside of red. It's going to be Sensor picking up that kill. And it is going to be a quick round. Those of you at home just tuning in to now map 1 by the skin of their teeth right there at the end. You know, FaZe coming back. This is map number 2. It is actually 4-2 rounds in favor of Denial. I know had a bomb reset, had to restart the round. So just starting up again fresh.
Kind of unlucky for Denial there. You have to say you could definitely argue they would have won that round with the bomb glitch. But, you know, stuff happens. They were nice enough to replay the round. Now it's 4-2. FaZe really needs to take this offensive round, go into a defense, and hopefully if they can take that, bring it back to 4-4. This is one of the most crucial rounds on the map right now.
Yeah, I mean, there goes Doug for getting the bomb. And FaZe is playing extremely slow on offense. You see Study. He's able to pick up 1 player right there on your screen. It looks like Denial's going to do pretty much standard stuff. They're going to stack 2 guys outside of red, 1 guy top Owens or Fire. Apathy's going to pick up another guy top Owens, but Karma looks like he's going to try and get this play up at red 2, which is definitely, this is one of my favorite strats on this map. You know, jump in to red 2 and flood in. Apathy is going to be able to take out replays up top red 3. And, you know, FaZe looks like they're coming alive a little bit in this search and destroy team.
Perfect coordination on that red push.
Wow.
Wow. Karma just absolutely melted that guy at green 3. Great shots from Damon right there. And you saw, perfect push. 2 people at the side red door. Karma jumped up at the red 2. There's too many areas for the person in red to watch, and the guy at red 3 was just overwhelmed instantly.
Yeah, and you see Study, he's going to be in a 1-on-2 situation. Takes out player on bomb. Apathy sees him after that.
FaZe showing some life.
So FaZe showing signs of life after being down 4-1 rounds. Now they are down 4-3 in this search and destroy map number 2 Freight.
And Apathy was kind of struggling on some of those beginning rounds, but look at them now, 4-0. Perfect pushes going on, getting into red. They're just playing much, much more confident than they were before we started back up.
You know, another thing you can say about Denial is, you know, they're very versatile. You see Study, you know, sometimes he will be pushing, sometimes he'll have an AR. Now he's got a sniper rifle. They're going to look side red. They really are very, you know, they're a team made up of slayers, right? So they all can kind of do a little bit of everything.
And the most important thing is they have multiple strong snipers on the team. You can see any one of them pull out a sniper and get a pick at pretty much any time.
Yeah, exactly. But now it's going to be replays. Last player alive. You know, Tyler, we're in a situation where we can see a 4-4 round count. You know, did not see this one coming prior to the restart. You know, maybe that the restart took a little bit of the wind out of the sails of Denial, but you know, replays with bomb. He's going to be working through red. You know, both players buddying up for Denial, and he is taken out by Apathy, and we have a tie game, 4-4 rounds. You can see Douglas. He is very excited over there in that booth.
He's probably doing some bicep flexes in between rounds to keep himself going.
If he had the option to, he definitely would.
Yeah, probably. Apathy's just on a 5-kill streak right now, 6-0, just pretty much running through the Denial squad, getting those first bloods, getting into their pretty much base and just ruining the map control that Denial has.
And, you know, right here, this would be a huge round win for FaZe to be able to win this offense and put them up going back on defense, 5-4 round count, able to try and have a chance to tie this series up at 1-1 maps. as you see another very slow push from FaZe, not really showing anything at all. It looks like Parasite, he's going to be over at this white train.
Looks
He's
like
just try and get eyes player across from him, though.
Yeah, it looks like a player at bottom. Owens probably has a sniper. FaZe needs to be careful here. Good smoke from Parasite here. Might try and push up a little bit. Study with the AR at bottom. Owens, Parasite didn't let that smoke bloom up all the way, and Study was able to pick him off before the smoke was actually effective.
And, that's a perfect example of what we were just talking about with versatility. A lot of times, Study would go there with the sniper rifle, like you said, but play it completely differently when he has an AR. Parasite probably figured, he's seen this a million times, where it is Study over there with that sniper rifle. It's going to be Apathy. He's going to take out replays. You're going to see Study. He is going to get shots into that player mid-map, and you're going to have Saints. He's going to be able to defend all of back red by himself. Got a player coming through. I believe Study just got shots onto the player on bomb. We're going to see. Looks like Sensor. He is going to be planting bomb right now.
Good play by Saints right there. Good patience. He called out that guy that crossed the bomb, trying to work together with Study here, who was green 3. Trying to work together. I think they both have AR, so it's going to be a little bit hard for them to move around the map. Huge win by Renato right here. Down to a 1v1. Karma versus Saints. This is the most big round of these players' tournaments right here.
These are two of the best one-on-one players as well. Throughout the whole tournament, I've been obviously casting the entire thing. I've seen numerous plays out of these two, 2-on-1, one-on-one situations. Looks like Renato has no idea where Karma is on the map. This one looks like it's going to go to FaZe right there. I think they are just walking right by each other. The crowd here is anticipating something to happen. Saints picking up a kill, but it is too last minute.
Wow.
FaZe is going to go
Momentum
up
has been
5-4
shifted.
rounds. Yep, the tides have turned right now.
Most definitely. Wow. Good plays by Karma. Just amazing patience. He knew that they both had ARs. He had a submachine gun. They have such a problem moving around the map. You're so slow with an AR. You're not running lightweight. You're not running all those speed perks. So it's just a matter of time. There's only so many areas that Saints could have checked in that 1v1 situation, and Karma just waited at fire, kept checking the bomb, didn't see anything there, just let the time dwindle down, and already 2 down for Denial.
And that is 2 players down for Denial, but you see all of FaZe pushed up mid-map. You see Parasite, as soon as he hears that gate, he turns. He doesn't know if they've actually broken it and gone through, or if they are actually just still going down bottom back towards their own base. So he is being very cautious about how he plays this.
Definitely Saints is trying to push up. Shots fired from the guy at the generator box. Gets taken out. Good rotation by Karma right there. Good communication. As soon as they heard that gate break, Karma rotated back around the fire area to help out his guy at the white train.
And that is going to be a win for FaZe, winning 5 straight rounds, coming all the way back from 4-1 on Search and Destroy to take map number 2. 6-5.
It was not looking good at all for FaZe initially in this Search and Destroy round. Bomb glitch happens, replay occurs, 5 straight rounds by FaZe to be able to take this map and even the series at 1-1.
I mean, that's pretty much their tournament life right there. I think if Denial were to win that map, I think this would probably be, clean 3-0 sweep, I believe.
Pretty quick series, probably.
Yeah, with Freight Blitz being the next map, who do you like going into this next map?
I was going to say Denial, but man, FaZe is just looking way stronger now after that restart of the Search and Destroy. And I think Karma and Apathy are just going to have their way with Denial a little bit here. They're starting to heat up. Apathy went 6 straight kills to start up that round, and it's 7-1 to take those 5 rounds on Search and Destroy. So I think he's just going to have a fire lit under him.
I think the 2 players to watch out for on this map will be replays for Denial, and it will be Sensor for FaZe. As the OBJ players, Freight, such a frantic and hectic map that they're going to need to
slay.
Right, everyone needs to slay. So when we come back, we will have map number 3 of the grand finals between FaZe and Denial. Freight Blitz coming up soon.